It's been a while since I've made this many deck profiles. What's going on with ya, big dog? And I hope you are having an amazing weekend. I actually decided to do something really cool, something that I think everyone can take advantage of, and it's actually porting in some of my deck profiles that I did on Twitch onto YouTube. Now with these particular decks, we decided to play them over the course of a week and a week and a half, trying our best to perfect these particular decks, and I wanted to give you so many over this weekend. I thought it was best not only to show Twitch, but also to show you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the deck profile. Reference it if you need to. There's going to be quite the few this week and hopefully more to come. And of course, if you want to see me go through the process of building and playing these decks, you can always catch me on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes I may pop up on a different day, but I'm getting beside myself. Let's jump on in so I can show you the deck profile. Did you guys hear about the bee's knees chat? So today we're going to be going over why Beetrooper is a lot better than you think. I think Beetrooper is one of those high value decks that get tons of value just for existing, really powerful, really potent, and extremely slept on. The thing that we need to talk about with the Beetrooper deck is that a lot of people are just flat out playing the combo completely wrong. They'll go full combo and it looks cute, but they're not doing enough or they're playing too much. That's all I gotta say about the Beetroopers, but let's jump on in so we can beetle into an amazing deck profile. So Beetroopers are an insect-based deck consisting of being able to summon beetles to your side of the field. I know it says Beetrooper and you might get a little bit confused, but they're beetles. Basically, the more beetles you can put to your side of the field, the better, as this deck can make some really cool combos, but more importantly, it has a great grind game. While we didn't get the best of insect support inside of the Burst of Destiny set, fortunately enough, we got enough insect support to change our combo line to make us so much better. But starting off with the Beetrooper monsters, or the Beetrooper deck, with the monsters, our starters are going to be 3 copies of Resonance Insect. Resonance Insect plus an extender is full combo. 3 copies of Beetrooper Scout Buggy. Beetrooper Scout Buggy plus an insect monster is full combo. That's right, full combo just off of playing this cards. 3 copies of Sting the Poison. Sting the Poison plus an extender is full combo. I know, right? That is great cray. And then lastly, 2 copies of Galaxy Worm. Galaxy Worm plus an extender. You won't believe it if I were to tell you, but it's full combo. Yeah, Penny Snatcher. They're beetles, not bees. As you can see, this is nowhere near looking like a bee. It's a beetle. But so the reason why I decided to build this deck like this is because, again, a lot of Beetrooper players, a lot of players were focused with the Beetrooper strategy is opening as many extenders as possible. But with this particular line of play, I only need 1 starter and 1 extender to go, and of course a card to discard, to go completely full combo. There's so many ways to go full combo, and I know what you're probably thinking. Yo, if you draw 2 of these cards, you're dead. No, not necessarily. If the only thing you draw are these, you still have a combo. You still have combo if you draw Galaxy Worm plus Beetrooper. Will it be full combo? No, but it's still a combo that still gets you a disruption and allows you to have a full-fledged hand. So our extenders are also a lot different from the other Beetrooper decks. Whereas they play as many extenders as possible, I only play 6. Now, to be honest with you, I'm genuinely thinking about dropping Galaxy Worms, as this is still 9 ways to make full combo, and then playing 8 extenders. I thought that would be kind of cool, but so far through testing, it's never came up where I've needed the extenders. Keep in mind, I only want to draw 1 extender. I don't need all of them. I just need 1 extender and 1 starter to go full combo. It's going to be 2 copies of Twinbow the Attacker, 2 copies of Pin the Bullseye, 2 copies of Scale Bomber. Now, any of these are our standard extenders that if we draw them with any of the cards that I just mentioned before, it is full combo. I decided not to play Twinbow or max out Twinbow and Pin the Bullseye or Scale Bomber because they're hard ones for turns. If I were to play a card that allowed me to go full combo, which means I'm dropping Galaxy Worms, I would play 2 additional starters that don't conflict with the other starters or extenders that we have here. So this is what I play for the extenders and the natural extenders. Then your unnatural extenders. Gokipole is normally a part of your combo, but if you draw your Resonance Insect. It can be used as an extender. It's also a good card because it special summons Killer Needle to your side of the field. And Killer Needle was 100% better than Big Insect or Gokipole, whichever one you decide to play. Because in the Floowandereeze deck profile I just showed you, I Barrier Statue Stormwind you for wind. And yeah, you're going to need to be able to special summon a wind monster to your side of the field to be able to, interact with that particular sequence. Beetrooper Assault Roller is way better as Sectipede. Granted, this card can only be special summoned once that way by using its effect. You're never going to summon more than one Sectipede anyways. You only play one, so you didn't need all that. What tier would I say is Beetrooper? That's a good question. I say that at very best, Beetrooper is a very, very, very solid tier 2 deck. I wouldn't say it's tier 1. I think at best it's a solid tier 2 deck. And I feel like it can take a lot of players by, off chance. Another thing about Assault Roller is that it can search a Beetrooper. I know if it's destroyed by battle, it searches a Beetrooper. That sucks. But it also has the opportunity to get stronger than a Sectipede. One Battlewasp, Airblast, the Rapidfire. One Doom Dozer. One Heavy Beetrooper, the Mighty Neptune. This card actually is what allows us to go full combo. And not one, Stone Jesse may be a little confused, but I snuck in 2 copies of Sting Lancer even after scraping him with 1 copy of Sting Lancer this entire time. This card is a hand trap and can search your Beetrooper cards. Some other extenders is going to be 1 copy of Beetroper Formation, and that's pretty much going to sum up all of the extenders that you play in your deck. Your natural extenders plus your unnatural extenders, but as you can see, I play a fuck ton of extenders, and that's why I didn't want to max out on those particular cards. So, Beetrooper actually plays natural hand traps, which is kind of interesting for this deck. Retaliating Sea, if your opponent activates Invocation and you chain, or Shut Off Fusion, and you chain Retaliating Sea, or if they activate Prankid's Pandemonium and you chain Retaliating Sea, I hope you got the cross out for Retaliating Sea. You might just lose. Where's the receipts? I got you, dog. This card also searches Resonance Insect and Gokipole from your deck to your hand. Gadarla is another card that we play because the Wind Statue is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, guys. So Gadarla them under the Wind Statue, and of course is a searchable insect. And then 1 copy of Fly Sting. So one thing that I did not like about Beetroopers, or I did like about Beetroopers, is that I built this deck so you can have 10 slots to be able to play whatever you wanted to play to help you combat whatever your situation is. In this particular situation, I wanted to stay as generic as possible. So 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. These were actually Nibiru's, but I took them out because Floowandereeze and Sword Soul can definitely not play. They can play way under 5 summons, which is, we lose. Forbidden Chalice, because this card allows you to deal with Winda, but also addresses boards. And 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent. Now, I was going to drop an Ash Blossom, add 2 Effect Veilers, and a 3rd Triple Tactics Talent to make it 42. But I'm going to leave it up to you to decide what you want to do with these 10 spots for Disruption. I've noticed that a lot of decks have been playing 6 Hand Traps, 3 Dark Ruler no more, and then whatever else from there. I think that that's a very solid ratio. The only reason why I'm including Chalice is because I ain't trying to lose to Winda. So, that is it for the main board. The extra deck may surprise you what exactly we play. This is another thing of me going far left, is me and Jesse, we've been grinding and testing this deck for who knows how long. I feel like Kanye West, because I kind of like, we kind of like went over the deck. We've been brainstorming, and then at the very last second, I go far left. But 3 copies of Invincible Atlas. A lot of players only play 2. You can actually only play 2 if you really wanted to, because this deck is tight for that 1 card. But in the combo I'm going to show you, you can summon 3 Atlas on in 2 turns. So your first turn you summon an Atlas and you go full combo. The next turn you can summon 2 Atlas and win the game. So like that's why I wanted to play 3 Atlas, 2 Seraphim Papillion, 3 Inzektor Picofalena. I know Jesse is like looking at me like, what? There's actually extra deck room for this deck to play these cards. So that's why I decided to play 3. This card is busted, and I kind of regret never not playing 3. This card is great. So Retaliating Sea is good against Rocket Dragon Link, to answer Nick's question. It's good against Rocket Dragon Link, Invoke Shadal, Prank Kids. Those are the decks off the top of my head that I can say that Retaliating Sea will be able to trigger off of.
But what decks it's actually good against, because while it's face up on the field, all cards are banished instead. Every deck not named Flew Under Reese and maybe Sword Soul. So the reason why we main it is because you can search it, and it searches our main card. So that's another reason why we main it. Shinobi Insect, 1 Cicada King. You can actually drop the Shinobi, 1 Accescode Talker, and 1 Knightmare Pheonix. I think this is 16 with Knightmare Unicorn. You can drop whatever. You can drop the Beetrooper. You can drop the Shinobi, but you can't drop anything else. You can drop anything else except for, or you can drop these 2 cards and you can't drop anything else if you wanted to make it 15 if it is 16. No problem, big dog. But that is it for the main board and the sideboard. Now I got 2 combos for you, big dog. So I actually messed up on this combo, so we had to do this all over on stream. Kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. In this particular combo, you're going to need any of your starters. I'm going to use Beetrooper Scout Buggy, as it is. It's not the worst starter. No, actually it is the worst starter. It's still really good. It's still full combo, but of course, if you add this card in deck to send to graveyard to special summon, depending on your hand sequence, you gonna be all right. Next, I'm gonna add 3 other cards in my hand because I do need 1 to discard. And I'm gonna show you how this is full combo and is more than enough that you need for Beetroopers. I'm gonna start off with Scout Buggy Chainlink 1, Scale Bomber Chainlink 2. We'll summon the Scout Buggy to our side of the field, and then we'll use them both for a link summon into Inzektor Picofalena. Now, I intentionally made all 3 cards in my hand non-insects. More often than not, you will have an insect monster in your hand, so you'll be able to discard with Picofalena to be able to draw, or to be able to have 3 insects, and then you'll be able to draw a card. It's 100% safe to do that, but I did it this way because in the situation that you do draw all 3 spells, I'll still show you how to draw a card. So we'll discard our Forbidden Chalice to be able to equip from our decks to our side of the field that Resonance Insect, and then we'll link off the Scale Bomber and our Picofalena right into our Armor Horn. Use the effect of your Resonance Insect to be able to add that Doom Dozer from your deck to your hand. And then from here, you can banish Resonance Insect and Beetrooper Scout Buggy to be able to special summon Doom Dozer from your decks to your side of the field. Use the effect of Resonance Insect to send Gokipole, and now Gokipole's effect will activate. Instead of special summoning Killer Needle though, you'll actually add Resonance Insect number 2 from your deck to your hand. From here, you'll use Beetrooper Armor Horn to be able to normal summon your Resonance Insect number 2. And then you'll use Doom Dozer and your Resonance Insect for another link. Now, if you've already used your effect of Picofalena, then of course you'll want to link into your Beetrooper Armor Horn. So when you do go through full combo, you'll have an additional Armor Horn in graveyard. But hypothetically, if you really need that draw, you link summon into Picofalena number 2. Use the effect of your Resonance Insect, because that's one thing that I forgot. Add your heavy Beetrooper Mighty Neptune, and then use the effect of Picofalena, shuffling your Picofalena, shuffling your Doom Dozer, and shuffling your Gokipole to draw an additional card. From here, you can use your Beetrooper Armor Horn and your Pico for another link. You use those monsters into Beetrooper Invincible Atlas. You will then activate the effect of your Beetrooper Armor Horn. Here I'll banish Pico, Resonance Insect, and Beetrooper Scale Bomber, and it doesn't matter which you banish here. And then you special summon the Armor Horn, using the effect of Resonance Insect to send an insect monster from your deck to your graveyard. Now, I purposefully did not add or use Sting the Poison, because I want to send it from my deck to my graveyard here. If your combo opens up with Sting the Poison, you can send any insect monster from your deck to your graveyard. It does not matter. Fuel that graveyard with whatever you want. One thing I would suggest is don't play Scary Moth, because if you play Scary Moth, it's just an additional brick in your hand that your opponent can play around, since Droplets, Dark Ruler no more, and Chalice are very prevalent in this Yu-Gi-Oh card game. So I'm going to send Sting the Poison from the deck to the graveyard, and then since I have 3 insects I can shuffle back into my main board, I'm going to do just that. Shuffling in my Resonance Insects and my Beetrooper Scale Bomber, I will special summon heavy Beetrooper Mighty Neptune, and then I'll use Invincible Atlas to tribute off the Mighty Neptune to be able to special summon from my deck to my side of the field that Beetrooper Sting the Lancer. Sting the Lancer's effect will trigger it all out Beetrooper Fly Sting from my deck to my hand. And then lastly, I'm going to link off the Sting Lancer and my Armor Horn into Seraphim Papillion. So in this particular sequence, it was a 2-card combo. I wound up with 3 cards still left in my hand. Except this time around, I get an Invincible Beetroper Atlas to my side of the field. A Papillion, I get 2 disruptions, and I'll show you how. These 2 disruptions are extremely deadly because Seraphim Papillion gain 2 counters. It'll use 1 to be able to special summon that Sting the Poison. And Sting the Poison will use its effect to be able to add that Battlewasp Airblast Rapid Fire. I also have the Beetrooper Fly Sting. But let's say, for example, my opponent can't break this board and they just have to pass turn to Fly Sting. Callie, how exactly did you get that whole combo to your side of the field? Well, it's simple. Let's first start off by drawing for turn. That is a ridiculous draw for turn. Let me put it to the back of the bus like they told Rosa Parks to be. And let's continue on with this combo because, again, ridic. I'm going to use Seraphim Papillion effect to be able to revive. It does not matter what card I'm going to revive. And I'm going to show so by not using the effect of Scout Buggy, even though I can. And then I'm going to link off both the Battlewasp and the Seraphim Papillion into our giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas. From here, I will normal summon Battlewasp Airblast the Rapid Fire, special summon a Battlewasp Sting the Poison, and now Sting the Poison's effect will trigger. That will add from the deck to the hand a Battlewasp Pin the Bullseye. Pin the Bullseye gets special summon, and all of these monsters can be used for a link summon into our third Beetrooper Invincible Atlas. That is ridiculous, and I know you know it. Basically, with those cards, I got 3 Invincible Atlases, 9,000 attack on the board if I genuinely wanted. I haven't even used the effect of Beetrooper Battle Atlas to tribute a monster, which I very much could. Special summon another Beetrooper monster, which could have been Sting Lancer. Gain its effect. Search the... what's this card? Search this card. Pay 3,000 life points and get this guy back to my side of the field. So we can put a ridiculous amount of damage on this board. So the next combo, and I believe the last combo, is what happens if you draw only starters. Now, your board does get significantly weaker depending on the additional cards that you have in your hand. But it's still a fairly decent combo. This time around, I am going to use Galaxy Worm and Sting the Poison, and then let's put 3 Forbidden Chalices and say that we didn't have anything else. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Galaxy Worm, using Galaxy Worm's effect to be able to special summon another copy of Galaxy Worm to the side of the field. Where you going, baby? Where that Galaxy Worm at? Here we go. And then we'll link both of these Galaxy Worms into our Armor Horn. Armor Horn's effect will normal summon Sting the Poison. Sting the Poison's effect will activate to be able to add from the deck to the hand that extender, and I'll special summon it to my side of the field. I'll use both of those monsters for a link summon into Inzektor Picofalena, and then Picofalena will discard a card to be able to equip to my Armor Horn that Resonance Insect. Now I will use the other effect of Pico right here. I will shuffle, let me just draw tactics, and I'll draw a card from my deck to my hand. Use both Pico and Armor Horn for a link. Giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas, which will trigger the effect of Resonance Insect to be able to add Doom Dozer from the deck to the hand. Banish the Pico and the Resonance Insect to be able to special summon Doom Dozer to your side of the field, and then use Resonance Insect to be able to send Gokipole from the deck to the graveyard. Now, Gokipole's effect will, of course, trigger. We'll add and special summon that Killer Needle, and to make our board even more menacing, we will use the effect of Invincible Atlas, tributing off the Killer Needle, to be able to special summon to the side of the field. Where is that card? The Sting the Lancer. Sting Lancer's effect will activate. That will add from my deck to my hand Fly Sting, and then I will link with both Beetrooper Sting Lancer and Doom Dozer to be able to link summon into Beetrooper Armor Horn. I'll use the effect of my Armor Horn in graveyard. I will banish, it really doesn't matter. I like to banish Doom Dozer, Gokipole, and Killer Needle. I think that these are better banishes because Sting the Lancer can be revived with your spell card, which will search again. I'll special summon Armor Horn, and then we will link off with both of these, putting an Armor Horn into the graveyard for that Seraphim Papillion. So even with double of your starters, you still wind up with, I mean, it doesn't, I don't know, chat, does it look like the same combo? I'm not even going to cap. I just figured this out. Like, before I was only making Invincible Atlas Fly Sting, but as you can see, I can make full combos still. This deck is cracked. full combo with Resonance Insect. It's literally the exact same thing. I'm going to kind of speed through this, guys, because Resonance Insect plus this is still full combo. So summon. Oh, need a card in my hand. And what's crazy is if this is my hand, this is cracked. You know what I mean? If this is my hand, this is cracked, because if they're not extenders, they're obviously disruptions. Link. You link into Armor Horn. Effect of your Resonance Insect. You add Doom Dozer. You probably already see in the combo right here. Banish, summon, effect. You will send from your deck to the graveyard the Gokipole. Gokipole's effect. Add Resonance Insect, Armor Horn, summon, link. You link into your Pico. Pico effect. You discard. You can attach. And then you can shuffle. I'm pretty sure you can shuffle and draw. I'm confident you can shuffle and draw. And then you link again. You link into Invincible Atlas. Trigger the effect of Resonance. You add... Where is that card? Oh, Gokipole. Oh, no, I shuffled Gokipole in the deck. Oh, no, baby. What am I doing? I guess I couldn't shuffle, couldn't I? Huh. So let's put this back. And it was Gokipole, Doom Dozer, Resonance. I think that was it. Let's put that back. Yeah. And then what are we doing? I was searching, right? Yeah, I was searching with Resonance. You search the heavy Beetrooper. And then from here, you banish, and you banish. You summon effects of your Resonance Insects. I will send... I like to send Scout Buggy in case I ever draw like the field spell. And then, of course, I'll send Sting the Lancer. Right? And then I will special summon by shuffling these three. And now I tribute to... Where's that card? Tribute, summon, effect, search. It's starting to look real familiar, right? Let's show you the other combo. I'm going to show you the other combo. Formation. I'm going to say that I already have Fly Sting in hand. I'm going to show you something really cool. And then you link. This gets banished. You link. Oh, I messed up if I'm going to show you the other combo. I'll show it to you in a second. You link into Seraphim Papillion, right? And then I would go Beetroper Formation. Formation, summon, effect. Summon, Exceed. Summon. So, really interesting field here because I still have the negation and I get another free special summon and negation. This is crazy. So let me show you an interaction that a lot of players are doing. What you do is that you put like Scary Moth in your graveyard and you have Heavy Neptune on your field. And so what you do is you use Heavy Neptune to increase the attack of either of your monsters. And then this is an attack. You negate it by switching it in defense, and then you trigger its effect, and you get a free special summon. This should be Scary Moth, and you prevent your opponent from special summoning more than once. That's a cool combo if you want to do it. It's not bad, but obviously we don't play it because look what Beetroopers can do without it. Now, that is all that we have for the Beetrooper deck. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was extremely fun to do. Of course, if you want to see more Twitch, then go ahead and check me out on Twitch. Duh. And if you want to see more amazing YouTube content, then go ahead and check these out, because I'll catch you on the next one.